love me, I was here to rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I'm manipulating.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
How do you justify your passion? And what's the skill creating to kill?
All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
We'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, Gavin Williams.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Anthony Volpe. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeman hauls it in, 2 away. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Of course, a big piece for them is their DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Judge waits. Judge rips that one. Thomas under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Yankees nothing, Guardians coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill in this one, Clark Schmidt.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the left fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Right-hander kick steals. Fly ball down the line. Judge pulls it in on the run. Here's the Guardians lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jhonkensy Noel.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one's in there. That's strike one. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Close
Nope,
one,
that's a ball.
doesn't get the call. 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
This to center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third.
Here's Jose Ramirez. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Right down the chute, 0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. The throw to second is offline.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, collecting extra base hits routinely.
In the air to left center, Dominguez. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, David Fry.
So now the DH spot, David Fry. Base hit! Freeman headed home. Fires to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. First and second, 2 outs. Austin Hedges stands in, and Cleveland on top, 1 zip. Tap foul at the plate.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Base knock right field. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Lane Thomas now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And there's a
Back
ball.
outside.
First and second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Next offering is foul back. 2 outs. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Guardians 2 and the Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Stanton now.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Williams back to work. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That one missed. And that's too high.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the dirt. And there's the automatic. Stanton gets his lead at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. The throw in, it's offline, and he scores.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Jason Dominguez digs in now. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Fouled off. He was late. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And there's a base hit to right field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases juiced, no outs. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Noel under this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Got him swinging.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for him to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Freeman makes the grab. And that's the third out. They get 2 and draw even again. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias.
After scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Brian Rocchio. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the
Arias aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right field, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Jhonkensy Noel, flied to right his first time. And fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Just missed.
Outside.
Line drive down the line, and it's foul. First and second here, no outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is a big first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Stepping in, Tyler Freeman. Freeman hits it in the air. Dominguez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Guardians strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2019. Lifted in the air out to left. Makes the grab, 1 away. It's Aaron Judge now. Fly to center his first time. And a strike in there.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, Boog, Judge is one of those guys that leaves his mark on everything he does. Yes, he's great at baseball, but he's also known for working with charities and in his community. He's a special human, no doubt about that.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. That one catches the corner for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Over to Goldie. And a quick out, number 1.
Now that is the designated hitter, David.
So now here's the DH, David Fry. RBI single his last time up. Outside, 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
Tied up here in the early going. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Now
Austin Hedges now singled and drove in a run his first time through. And the sweeper misses. Out to short. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Austin Wells. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And the slider just misses. That's out to center field. Thomas settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, third baseman Oswaldo
So digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. That one in there across the letters.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Inside. And the count's even at 2. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Dominguez stands in now, looks at that one inside. And another ball.
2-0.
Slider for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 3-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Nothing doing here this half. We're midway in the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
I'm in my zone now. Money don't slow down. I'm grown now. Yeah, I'm on now. I'm dropping the top. I'm skirting off. I'm in a foreign now. Magic City, bring an umbrella. It's pouring down.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Up and in, 1-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might...
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1.
Now pitching for the
Luke Weaver is forced to the mound after the injury.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Weaver picks to first, and he's back in safely. Thomas gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Ball inside.
Just off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. It's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. A single his first time. And it's fouled away. 2 out, space is empty. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on, and that misses. 2-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Two outs, and that's ball 4.
First base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Jhonkensy Noel now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball, right field. Nabs it, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Williams back to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
But take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in for the third out. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the fifth coming up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. In the air, right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at second.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz getting ready to go. Hill getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. That one is upstairs.
One strike.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count's full. Carlos Santana in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second, nobody out. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Giancarlo Santana digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Freeman leads off second with one gone in the inning. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Nice job behind the plate there. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Next is the designated hitter, David Fry. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one almost got him.
No strikes. Ball 3. 3-0.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Here's a 3-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez grabs it on the run. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. All set for the top of the 6th. And now Anthony Volpe.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Strike 1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. And he'll make it into third with a triple. 1 down, runner at third. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. That one missed. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. And foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joey Cantillo into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Judge on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 63.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges. Hedges, 32 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2011. Movement in the Yankees pen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there. Leiter also getting ready. That one close, ruled the ball. And 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Lane Thomas, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now here is Gabriel Arias. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge makes the catch. That is the inning. 6 innings behind us. All square at 2-2.
It's a brand new day. You can't bring me down. I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in.
Here in Cleveland, here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo Cabrera.
Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 is the count.
On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Popped up, and that goes foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Trying to move him over here. Santana to Rocchio at second for one. Out of Santana, two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch just misses. And that one is inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Throw on to Santana. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And that'll do it. Yanks held in check. And this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
We're
New
back
York
in a new
Yankees.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Ian Hamilton hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
The shortstop, Brian Rocchio.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. 1 up, 1 down.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Noel has to step out of the way for ball 1. Pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And delivers outside.
No strike.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And there's ball 4.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. And up next for Cleveland, Tyler Freeman. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
And that's strike 1. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 2.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dominguez pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. One left for the Guardians. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back to the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Cody Bellinger. He represents the go-ahead run. Cantillo back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Out to short, Rocchio. Zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Check swing, called strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a pop-up. Ramirez in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air. Hedges gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So remaining in the game defensively, Cody Bellinger. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting.
Number 35.
Mark Leiter Jr. will take over here.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
So up next, David Fry. Hammered on the line, base hit. go-ahead run is on base.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Austin Hedges digs in for the Guardians. Fought off foul. Ball one there. Action in the pen down there. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Efros, a right-hander, loosening up as well. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The other way, and no one can get there. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
So in now for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Golden opportunity right here. Swinging a foul out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next offering way off the plate. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And that one fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one down the line. Base hit. 1 run in already. It's in and out of his glove. He'll still come home with it.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Mark Leiter Jr. departs, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute. Scott Efros gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Brian Rocchio. Out there to center. Base hit. One run is in. Oh, the throw is wild. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Very costly error in the outfield on that one. 2 runs come across, so that's just a tough one to swallow. You know, some errors you can get bailed out by your pitcher if he's able to work around it, but not here. The damage is already done.
1 out, runner at second. Jhonkensy Noel digs in for the Guardians. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Man at second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline, and the lead is up to 5. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Freeman. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
No strikes.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And there's a ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
We got a full count.
In the dirt. Noel leads off first with 1 away. Stays alive. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch. Throw over to first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. But it's a huge 5-run inning, and it gives them the lead. Through 8 full, it's the Guardians 7 and the Yankees 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, though. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. Got it! Great leap and catch.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 3. Clase, 26 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Nope,
that misses,
inside.
and it's 1-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy can do some real damage.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Wells stands in now and watches strike 1. The Yankees down to their final strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians even this series up at a game apiece.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I want you to get with me, come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin' like a killer. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me, come slide with me. I just wanna put the green beamer with an arm, slide straight to the panic of bees. A little thick thing, keep it. Got a like she shot you with dealers. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the path of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see.